Emotional eating is when we use food to soothe our emotions instead of actual hunger. The problem with this is that it can lead to overeating and feeling uncomfortably full or even sick after a meal. It can also make it harder to lose weight and keep it off because we're not in tune with our body's hunger and fullness cues. Instead, we're using food as a way to cope with stress, boredom, sadness, anger, loneliness, or anxiety. So, how do we stop emotional eating? Here are some tips. 1. Focus your attention on the food. When we eat, there are so many distractions. We might be watching TV, scrolling through social media, working on our laptops, or just eating in silence, staring at our plates. Whatever we do, we aren't fully paying attention to what we're doing. So first, pay attention to the food. Notice its color, shape, texture, smell, taste, and temperature. Notice the way it feels in your mouth. How does it feel in your throat as you swallow it down? These sensations don't last long, so savor them while they're there. If you notice that you're thinking about something else or focusing on something else, gently bring your attention back to the food. Your meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and fuel it for the day. You deserve to enjoy it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but by paying attention, you will get more pleasure from it and less likely to finish the entire thing in 2 seconds flat. 2. Identify your emotional triggers. Stress, sadness, anxiety, anger, and loneliness are the most common triggers that cause us to look for food for comfort. And although we can't always control how we feel, we can control how we respond. Identifying your emotional triggers is key. It can be challenging to do this on your own. So if you need help, talk to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Once you know what sets off emotional eating, you can develop healthier coping mechanisms like taking a walk, practicing deep breathing exercises, journaling, meditating, or reaching out to someone you love for support. You can also try to find alternatives to emotional eating. For example, if you usually reach for dessert when you're feeling blue, try taking a bath or reading a book instead. If you often snack mindlessly while watching TV, try putting the remote control away from you and savoring each bite of food instead. 3. Don't judge yourself. Emotional eating isn't intentional, so don't beat yourself up for doing it. Negative self-talk will only make things worse and lead to more emotional eating. It's important to be kind to yourself and understand that everyone indulges from time to time. Just because you ate emotionally doesn't mean you're a failure. Instead of labeling your actions as good or bad, try to see them as opportunities for growth. Every time you choose to eat mindfully instead of emotionally, you're practicing self-control, which is a learned skill that gets easier with practice. Also, don't judge the foods you eat. All foods can fit into a healthy diet. So don't label any food as off-limits or forbidden. This can make it more likely that you'll binge on those foods later on. Instead, allow yourself to eat whatever you want occasionally. When you do indulge, savor the experience and enjoy every bite. By savoring the moment, you'll be less likely to overeat and more likely to feel satisfied with your meal. You can do this by taking small bites and chewing them slowly. You can also take pauses between bites to appreciate the flavors and textures in your mouth. Additionally, don't judge other people's eating habits. Everyone has different needs and preferences, so what works for one person may not work for another. For example, some people prefer to eat quickly, while others like to take their time. Some people like to eat with their hands, while others prefer to use utensils. There's no right way to eat, so don't criticize others for their choices. Instead, focus on your own habits and strive to improve them over time. 4. Show gratitude for your meals. One way to increase feelings of satisfaction and decrease emotional eating is by practicing gratitude. Take a moment to appreciate the food in front of you. Think about where it came from, how it was made, and all the people who had a part in bringing it to your plate. Gratitude can also help you savor the present moment and enjoy your meal more. It can also help you slow down and eat more mindfully. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who expressed gratitude for their meals were more satisfied with their food and less likely to overeat. To practice gratitude before a meal, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Think about all the people who helped bring your meal to your plate, from the farmers who grew the ingredients to the chefs who prepared the food. You can also express gratitude for the taste, texture, and smell of your meal. By taking the time to appreciate your food, you'll be more likely to enjoy it and less likely to waste it. 5. Use mindful eating techniques. Mindful eating is a practice that involves paying full attention to the experience of eating and appreciating the food you consume. It can help you become more aware of your body's hunger and fullness cues and prevent emotional eating. Here are 5 mindful eating techniques to try. First, check in with your body and ask yourself, am I really hungry? If you're not physically hungry, then it's probably not a good idea to eat. If you are hungry, ask yourself, what would satisfy my hunger right now? Then choose a meal that will satisfy your hunger. Don't worry about calories or fat grams. Just choose something that looks and smells appealing to you. Next, take your time to eat. Put your fork down between bites and chew your food thoroughly. This will help you feel more satisfied with smaller portions. It will also give your body time to register that you're eating and produce the right amount of digestive enzymes and hormones. Also, pause while you're eating. When you first start eating, take a few deep breaths and mentally prepare yourself to enjoy the meal. You can also pause during your meal. If you feel overly full, take a break from eating and come back to it later. If you feel overly hungry, have another helping. 6. Drink plenty of water. Drinking water can help curb your appetite and prevent overeating. It can also help you distinguish between physical and emotional hunger. Before a meal, drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes before eating. If you're still hungry, then eat. But if you're not, then drink another glass of water and wait another 10 minutes. If you're still not hungry, then skip the meal altogether. You can also drink water during a meal. If you're feeling full, take a sip of water and wait 10 minutes before continuing to eat. This will help you avoid overeating. 7. Eat regularly. Skipping meals can lead to extreme hunger, which can trigger emotional eating. When you're too hungry, you're more likely to give in to cravings and impulsively eat the first food you see. This can lead to overeating and feeling uncomfortably full. To avoid this, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and if you're still hungry, have a healthy snack in between meals. You can also set reminders on your phone or wear a fitness tracker that will notify you when it's time to eat. 8. Avoid distractions. When we're distracted while eating, we're more likely to eat quickly and impulsively. We may not even realize what we're eating or how much of it we've consumed. This can lead to overeating and feeling unwell after a meal. So, put away your phone, turn off the TV, and close your laptop while you eat. Instead, focus on the food in front of you and enjoy each bite. You can also use this time to connect with others around you. Chat with your family or friends about your day or catch up on some work. 9. Don't eat directly from the package. Eating directly from the package can cause us to eat mindlessly and overeat. It can also make it more difficult to control our portions. Instead, pour your cereal into a bowl, put your chips on a plate, and take your cookies out of the package and put them on a plate. This will help you be more aware of how much you're eating and prevent you from overeating. 10. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is essential for preventing emotional eating. Make sure to get enough sleep, exercise, and relaxation. Manage stress and seek support when needed. Taking care of yourself will help you feel better both physically and emotionally, which will make it easier to resist emotional eating. In conclusion, emotional eating is a common issue that many people struggle with. Fortunately, there are some steps you can take to help you stop emotional eating and start making healthier food choices. By following the tips above, you can learn to pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues and make conscious decisions about what and when to eat. Remember to be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. With time and practice, you can overcome emotional eating and achieve your weight loss and health goals.